You are now more likely to become a millionaire than have abs, than have a six-pack. Isn't that insane? You are more likely to be financially free, basically, than just have the abdominal muscles that are showing. It's crazy, right? Now listen, I've been doing this for a very long time, okay? I've been doing this for 5 years. I know how hard it is to get abs, okay? And I'm very proud of myself for getting there. I wouldn't compare it to becoming a millionaire, though. I think that would be a lot easier, but clearly not, okay? So if you do have abs, you should be very proud of yourself. But before I get into all of this and try to motivate you to really get into the best shape of your life, then go and check the description. There is my aesthetic body course and my one-to-one online coaching. Those will really help you out building a nice aesthetic physique. And yeah, if you are struggling, then go and check those out. Anyway, you literally are more likely to become rich, right? Retire your family, then have six-pack abs. And this doesn't make sense to me. Let me explain why. Becoming a millionaire, it's obviously very difficult, right? You maybe have to become one of the best employees or have to win the lottery or, I don't know, have to make a really good business, whatever, right? With abs, all you have to do, for the majority of people, is be in a calorie deficit for 3 months, 3 months, go to the gym, train them a little bit so they get a bit bigger. That's it. That is it. And I think it goes to show how undisciplined or ill-disciplined this society is nowadays. People cannot get themselves into the gym twice a week and train their abdominal muscles. Not even the other muscles. I'm not even talking about the other muscles. We'll get onto that later. I mean just training your abs. They can't do that twice a week. Then on top of that, they cannot control what goes into their mouth, the amount of food that is going in their mouth, and they cannot control how much they move. That's it. They cannot control that. That is completely under their control, and they cannot control that. So if you do want to get abs, the first thing you have to do is find out how many calories you are currently eating now to be at the weight you're at. Pretty simple. Just see what you're eating now, how many meals you're eating a day. Say you're eating 5 meals a day. If you're eating 5 meals a day, then to be in a deficit, you would just eat 4 meals, maybe 3 meals, okay? Then you just increase how much you're moving. So if you're doing 5,000 steps a day, do 10. If you're doing 10,000 steps a day, maybe do 12, 13. Just get, 5,000 more steps in a day than you usually are. Wow, you're going to be losing weight. You're going to be dropping body fat. That doesn't mean you're going to just immediately see your abs, but it means you're going to be losing body fat from everywhere, and over time you will start revealing your abs because there's going to be less fat there. Then on top of that, to speed up this process, you go to the gym twice a week. You train the abs in a methodical way so they start to grow and get bigger and protrude from the skin more. So then you just have the abs which look amazing and everyone loves and society deems as amazing and sexy. So yeah, the exercises you should do to get these abs are some sort of crunch. So you can do decline sit-ups with weight, or you can do cable crunches. Any type of crunch where you can increase weight every week. And remember, those 10-minute hour workouts are fucking stupid and they're never going to help you. They're never going to get you abs. They're never going to get you lean. They're a bad type of cardio and they don't train you till failure. So you're not going to grow much and you can't progressively add weight. So get into the gym to train your abs and progressively every single week try to increase the weight, try to increase your reps. Whatever. Cool. Great. Then the other exercise is leg raises. Do some sort of leg raise. You can do it lying down on a bench, on a decline bench. You can do it, just hanging. I do it hanging. You can do it laying. It doesn't really matter, okay? Either variant is fine. That is going to start to build up your abs. And remember, you also need an adequate amount of protein in your diet. Just eat a well-balanced diet so you can get enough of the muscle building blocks, okay? So protein are the building blocks for building muscle. Your abs are not going to grow if you're not giving them the blocks, the building blocks needed for them to grow, okay? So you're giving the stimulus, which is you're training them, but then you also need to give protein so they can actually build the muscle, okay? So that's the first step, building the muscle. And then you're also just getting leaner at the same time. Remember, you can build muscle and lose fat at the same time. I think I say this every single day. And the reason is because all you need to build muscle is water energy, protein, and a stimulus for that growth. You can do all 4 of those things in a deficit, okay? It's more difficult to build muscle in a deficit, but you obviously can, okay? I don't know why people still debate this. So, you on this earth right now, I think this is specifically in the US, you are more likely to become rich, right? To become a millionaire than to have abs. You're more likely to go through the trials and tribulations, owning your own company, becoming a millionaire, whatever, than to literally have healthy six-pack. I don't understand why this is even a thing. Why can people not just put some of the food away and move a bit more? That's it. Like, I know it sounds so simple, but getting abs is so easy. You need to get rid of this mindset that you have that it's impossible for you. It's not. I used to think it was completely impossible to get abs. I have had abs for years now, okay? You can go check my page, go and look. I've had abs for years now. I know what I'm talking about, okay? I've done this myself. I used to think getting abs was impossible. The things that people used to tell me, just eat healthy foods and then do 10-minute workouts so you get abs. Well, no, it's a little bit more intricate than that. Losing weight, you have to lose the fat around the abs. That comes down to calories in, calories out. So you need to be in an energy deficit. You need to eat less, move more. You need to make sure your body is burning more calories than you are consuming. That is how you lose fat. That is how you lose weight, okay? So just eating healthy doesn't mean you're going to automatically get a six-pack. It's more likely you are going to because it usually has less calories and fills you up more than more processed foods, okay? Then, you know, these 10-minute ab workouts I used to do, they're just fucking stupid and a scam, and they get hundreds of millions of clicks, views, whatever, and they're clickbaiting you, they're scamming you. These 10-minute ab workouts, they don't give you 10-minute abs, right? They don't get you abs in 10 minutes, right? They don't train your abs enough. It's bad cardio. It's not stimulating the abs enough. So instead, actually train them properly. Make sure between your 2 sessions where you hit your abs, you have 48 hours between them. You train them hard, train them till failure. Make sure you have good form on all of the ab exercises. Then they will start to grow, right? It's going to take a few months. It's going to take a few months to lose the fat. It might even take a few years to build your abs up to make them really nice and good. But they will become really nice and thick, like the celebrity kind of superhero abs you see, you know, in the movies. They will start to look really good. They will start to look amazing. You will get leaner. You will become healthy. You'll become happier. And in the process, you'll probably start hitting the other muscles too. So you build a nice, incredible aesthetic physique. And then you are now rarer than a millionaire is in the US. Wow. Be very proud of that, because if you do have abs, then why can't you become a millionaire? And if you're a millionaire, why can't you have abs? If you have both, you're rarer than everyone, basically. So go and get both, all right? I'm in the process of trying to as well. You go and do it as well, all right? So remember, in the description, as I mentioned already, is my aesthetic body course. This course has all of my advice, all of my knowledge for my 5 years of doing this myself. I've gone through the trials and tribulations. I've made all the mistakes. I know what to do. I know what not to do. I can tell you exactly what to do and what not to do. And you could just bypass all of the mistakes you're going to make if you just listen to me. So yeah, you'll add literal years to your life just because you're being more healthy. And you'll also add years to life because you're not going to have to be researching and figuring out what's right, what's wrong, because I can just tell you in the course. So yeah. And then the other link goes to my online one-to-one coaching. This is specific advice, specific knowledge. I'll hop on a call with you and I will give you that specific knowledge that I have for you to get into the best shape of your life, to build your dream physique and to be healthy, okay? I will help you if you let me. And yeah, if you are struggling getting into shape, I can help you out, and go and check those links out. They will help you a lot. And remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. Go and check those links out. They will change your life if you let them.